Hey there, YouTube. Hello there, Facebook. We're on live. We're ready to begin tonight's journey of self-awareness, the foundations, the basics of our own journeys in yoga. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So we have a couple of minutes before we do get started. So let me know if there's anything that's ailing you. Let me know if there's anything that you're looking to help. I have two cameras going, so you'll be seeing me going back and forth, okay? YouTube, Facebook. All right. Foundations. Breathing gently and deeply. We actually have 7 minutes, so we're going to just hang out and I'll let you get your things together, your blankets, your blocks, whatever your needs are. And we have 7 minutes to let everybody else come and join us. Put my blanket down. All right. Breathing. I'll be right back, guys and dolls. Take your time and relax. I'm back. Hi, guys. Oh. So let me know, my fans, my friends, my family, whoever is joining me tonight, how do you see the video? How do you hear the video? Let me have what you're experiencing so that I can make things better. I don't know what you hear. I'm only using basic stuff. My phone I'm using for my Facebook. My laptop I'm using for my YouTube page. And I think it's pretty cool, actually, but I hope you do too. The days are getting longer, they're getting a little more challenging, but try to remember that nothing lasts forever. Nothing. And yes, we're trying to do the best that we can. Nobody said it was going to be easy. Maybe easy for some of us, not easy for all of us. Living conditions are crazy. Sometimes we have the whole family down here. It's a lot of fun, but as we all know, with families, it's tough to be around the families 24/7. It's comforting in a sense to know that we're all in the same boat, so to speak. My heart is filled with sadness at what's going on with the coronavirus, with the people suffering with the losses of their jobs because of it. I can never get those two words. Social. Wow. It always, every time I go to say it, it leaves my mind. Then I remember. Distancing. Social distancing is a tough one. Feeling warm. It's only 3 minutes left. That was quick. Did anybody join me on Facebook yet? Oh, yeah. Not a cup of tea? Tea's good right now. Nice cup of tea. How was your day today? Is that Sue? Somebody just joined in. Welcome on Facebook. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. We're starting in about 2 minutes. Yeah, 2 minutes. Just relax today. I was saying in this morning's class how I wish I had the camera so I could see you, like we do on FaceTime, but I would need a lot of phones. How would I do that? That's funny. Nice. Okay. So, I'm going to begin standing. I'm just hanging out here waiting. I'm going to get myself together and stand up. I can't see underneath. Is that possible to see there, or you can't see that? Can you see the floor? Can you see my feet? On YouTube, can you see my feet? Can you let me know if you can see my feet? I can't quite tell. Can you write me a little note there and tell me, can you do that? Do I have chat on? Do I even have chat on this thing? Say something. Oh, okay. I'm here. I'm here. Okay, so if you want to say something to me, can you let me know if you can see my feet? Maybe? All right. Anyway, I hope you can tell me, because I can't see them. So I don't know if you can. I don't want you to miss out the feet part. Maybe I could adjust this a little bit. Would that be better? Better for me? Is that better for you? Yeah, that'll work. All right, that's a tight little fit. All right, hi guys. Welcome. It's 7 o'clock right on the nose. Time to start. So let's already we know some of the foundations. If you've been with me a couple of times at least, know your base, know your feet. Let them separate at the base of your feet. Feel the flesh. Can you feel that flesh activating? Feel how they're gripping into the floor without gripping the toes. All joints feel as blades. And lift yourself away. Breathe. Take soft deep breaths. As if you were lifting something to put on a shelf higher than you. Step back with one hand, with one foot. Right foot, hopefully. Pushing something away. Feel as that weight. It's not light. Feel that weight. Feel how you have to stabilize your legs, draw your belly strong, and reach up to put it on top of the shelf. Can you feel that feeling? Okay, so know that feeling in your pose. Constantly trying to lift something off the floor. Lift and it's heavy. You have to really reach up there. And then keep your arms trying to extend a little higher. And you gotta go so high you can't look at it. And then try to sink the hips at the same time. Feel it. Notice when your head is tilting too much, try to soften it. Even though you feel the weight in your legs and your belly, and your arms. Come back up. Let's do the other side. No, we're gonna go slow. Remember, this is beginner's yoga. Nothing fast. It's gentle, soft. Stepping back with the other leg. Feel that weight. The weight you're picking up off the floor. You're trying from here. So lift it up. Reach. Feel that weight. Feel it. Feel how it sinks into your back leg. As you're pushing away, push, push. Keep pushing so the arms come up higher. Lift your chest, lift your head. Reach. And relax. And come back up. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, soften them. Sweep the arms as we inhale. Keep your feet gently and softly lengthen into a forward bend. Melting down, let the body soften. Roll the spine back up. Push with your feet away from the floor, rolling that spine upward. Inhaling. Exhaling, reach back. Lift your heart a little bit more, as if you were back diving, but careful not to round your back. You want to lift your back as you reach back further. Inhale, come back up into a forward bend. Now let's bring that right leg back, all the way back. Reach it back. Get the hands to stay in line with your heel. Lengthen far down. Adjust yourself. Soften through the knee. Relax your toes. Remember, your blanket you can use for your knee if you need to. Okay? Whatever's comfortable for you. Lift your chest. Keep pressing the hips forward and the shoulder blades back. Breathing. All the way back. Sit on your heel. Gently melting the hips down. Just what you can. Remember, you can use a block underneath your hip if you can't go all the way down. Breathing down. Softly come back up. Join your feet into a downward dog. Push away the body. Feel it releasing. Feel that stretching away from each vertebrae. Inhale, come forward, knees, chest, chin. Oh. Continue to lift all the way up now. All the way. Now, are your legs separated? Try to keep them together. Try. Think about it. Roll the thighs in, roll the thighs out, be straight, shoulders getting wider, shoulder blades pulling back further, arms rolling back, the elbows to point back. Downward dog. Reach, way up high. A little pedal of your feet now, gently melting, softly. Notice how round your back is, how tight you are. Soften the back, flat. Feel it. Let it melt. Soften the ankles. Okay, ready? Knees bending, eyes up. Right leg steps forward, all the way up. Allow yourself to adjust. Hand, foot, whatever you need. Melting. Long bodies down. Careful not to lean forward here for now. Just come down. And then we lean forward. So you have room to go. Feel that stretch carefully. Can you feel this hip pull down more? Gently, not hard. Soften back, sit back into your heel the best that you can. Breathing into that. Softening your foot to the floor. Breathing and rotating. Melting down. Coming back up. Curl your toes into a forward bend. Allow yourself to relax. Remember, you can use your arms on your thighs. If you can, melt down. Melt the body down. Soften. Release the tension. Shake out your body a little bit. Let it release. Pushing away from the floor. Roll the body upward. Way up high. Stand back. Lift a little higher in the heart and the chest. Reaching further back. Gently come back up into a forward bend. We're going to go back with the left leg. All the way back. Reach. Use your knee on the floor. Everybody, use your knee on the floor. You're going to lift up onto the thigh with the hands. Bring them up. melting forward. Try, reach the arm up and over. Arm, left leg, right leg is bending, right? Get that elbow to bend outside of that thigh. Just what you can. Breathing. Feel your hands join together. Gently. The hips forward what you can. Try to pull back your shoulder blades. Pull back. Breathe. And come back around. Join your feet together, down dog. Press the body back. Now this time we're going to float the body to plank pose. Nice and long, right? Plank pose, soft and melting. Softly melting down, all the way. Good. Extending up to cobra. Feel the top of the hips staying. Feel the legs joining closer. Reach those legs away. Arch the body. Downward dog. Soft, basic, simple stuff. Nothing hard. Heels melting into the floor. You're going to soften the knees. Looking up to the fingers. Lunge the left leg forward. All the way up. Lengthen your body. Nice and long. Gently let the knee come down to the floor without moving forward or back with your left knee. Breathe. Now we're going to go up on the thigh. Right arm. Going to reach all the way up. Rotating it inside thigh. Way over. Breathe. Join your hands together. Pushing the hips forward. Rotate the shoulder blades back. Try to flatten your back. And come back around. Hands on the floor. Then forward fold. Melting. Allowing yourself. Breathing. Remember, here's a good spot. This is where you have room to breathe. Your hips are letting go a little bit. You can focus a little bit on your feet, flattening further rather than letting the blades go in a little further or the inset to go deeper. Just flattening down. Okay, ready? Roll the spine. Inhale. Reach way apart. Extend the side. Soften. Hands up to the heart. Triangle pose. Reach out to the side. Big step, nice and long. Let yourself focus on lengthening, flattening the body. Beginners, remember that hip can turn in. That's going to be comfortable for you. A little bit more experience, try to keep them wider. Either way, allow yourself just to what feels good. Not to worry so much about leaning and bending, but yes, thinking about the possibilities of allowing the body to stay straight without stopping yourself from feeling a nice little stretch. Allow yourself to go down, even if your body's turning on front. Try to feel the legs all the way down. Can you touch the floor? Breathing. Can you rotate one arm up? Use your ankle, use your shin. Rotate one arm up. Try to extend. Bend them as much as you need, but we're trying to extend them. We're trying to get the hips to shift. We're trying to get the body to reach. Just a little bit at a time. Breathing. Allowing yourself. And come back up. Let's pivot to the other side. Gently. Allow yourself. Take your time. Try to feel your feet rather than see your feet. See your feet if you can't feel them right. See them if it feels off. Take your time. Allow it. Hip, softness, body, turns, arms, ufiti. Extending yourself. Not just the arms, the torso. the legs, everything extending away, reaching just what you can. Try to stay straight, but don't worry if you turn. Don't worry about melting. Melt all the way down and keep trying to rotate up at the same time. Enjoy it. Stay with your breathing. Know the goodness of your breath. Allow it. Learn how to move your body. Learn that you can. Sense your surroundings. The 360 degrees gyroscope that we have around us. Everything, everywhere. Learn how to move in it. Come back up. Turn your feet forward. Breathe. Now, lifting your heels. Are your feet like super far apart? Just wider than your shoulders is going to be good. Lift your heels and turn them in. Keep the knees pointing over the second and third toe. Breathing. Gently. Rocking. Just a little rock. Feel the ankles soften. Feel the ankles relaxing. Gently. Are you in your toes? Try to stay in your heels. Try to feel the heels doing the work. So you feel the inner thighs, the bottom of your thighs, the back of your thighs, the hamstrings, the glutes, all working. Gently. Not hard, gently. Okay. Soften. Let the body melt downward. Stay with your toes. Stay. Pushing your hands into your thighs. Lift the back of the thighs. Lift your chest. Flatten your back. Notice the differences. Now, pushing your knees wider. Don't let them move. Trying to push your knees away. Push your knees. Drop your hips. Breathe. How far down can you go? Feel that stretching. Try to even yourself between your feet. Notice how we use one side more than the other. Gently roll the body, tail rolls under, all the way up we go. Swing the arms gently up to the sky, lifting them up high, soften your hands to your heart. Bring your feet a little closer. A little bit narrower, not so wide in the toes. Just 45 degrees. Again, hands to your heart, sinking down. This time, try to get the elbows as low as the bottom of the knee. In the bottom of the knee, you'll find on your thigh a socket of sorts for your elbows to push into, for your knees to pull the elbows together more. And lift your chest if you can. Hindi squat. Breathe. And gently rise. Breathe. Ooh, that felt so good in the hips. It feels nice to be hippie. Take a deep breath. Yes, there's not a lot of space over here, right? Should I go back further? Yeah, that's better. Okay. So, allowing yourself. Can you feel your breathing? Can you feel the heart rate because you did a little bit of movements? Let's go softer. Nothing hard. Allow. Warrior one pose again. Just one. Rotate the body. So let's go a little bit different this time. In that, this time, I want you to try to lift up the heel and come back down. Lift up the heel and come back down. 2 more times. Lift up the heel and come back down. One más. Lift up the heel and come back down. Pivot to the inside. Adjust yourself. Be comfortable. Warrior one pose. Lift up the heel. Lift up the heel. Come on down. This one. And relax. Soften. So, breathing more. Noticing more your breath. Let's go down to the floor again. Inhaling into a full bend, gently melting the body. Get ready to step back. Right leg, all the way back. Left leg to plank pose. Now, use your knees here if you need to. And if you are going to use your knees, extend one leg, turn on your side, foot on the floor. Try to adjust your foot, your knee, and your hand so you're comfortable in line. Adjusting upward with your arm for a side plank. If you're not on your knees, let your feet stagger, reaching up high. Breathing. And coming back down. Let's do the same thing for that other side. Adjusting, breathing, nothing hard, but constantly breathing to stay calm, to feel the belly, the legs. Take a deep breath. And come back down. Soften into child's pose. Wide knees, closed toes. Nothing down. Let yourself extend. Let yourself collapse. Take a deep breath. Come back up. Let's extend now to a tabletop. So now in this tabletop, we're going to move the body a little bit more. So breathing, can you see me? Okay. So as we inhale, let's stretch that right leg all the way back and up. Let's stretch that left arm all the way forward and up. Exhale, lift up your back, bring your chin to your chest, touch your knee with your elbow. Inhale, come back up, way up high, stretch yourself to the sky. Exhale, come back in. Do it again 2 more times, breathing in as we go up. Breathing out as we go down. Breathing in. And soften. If you need a child's pose, take a breath. Get ready. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 times. Focus on your breathing. And relax. Come back down. Feels good to sit down. Feels nice. Welcome. Let's extend that left leg. Make it so that your hips and your leg are straight and square. Square. Pull the flesh back. Rock those hips back. Allow yourself some room. Breathe. I have to take my glasses off so now I really can't see you. Or see you. Myself, actually. Gently. Lift up your body. Give yourself a reach around to the side. But don't stop just turning, extending like you're trying to grab your heel with your hand. Let it slide. Take your time and notice. Don't go fast. Notice little bits of that stretching at a time to allow yourself to lengthen more. Just notice little bits. Give yourself a chance to really focus on yourself. That's the thing. We're always rushing to do everything. Slow down. You're moving too fast. Come on. You gotta let that what asana last just a little while anyway. 5 breaths or so. Notice how slow. So allowing the body to allow itself to adapt. Isn't that what we're doing right now? We're adapting. So let yourself adapt within your own body. Relax. Are you still breathing? It's funny how, even though I'm teaching discipline, focusing, thoughts still come in. Just send a little diddly. What do you call that? A little bit of a song. Just came to my mind and just went with it, right? It's not focusing. It's letting the thoughts take us away. It happens. I'm not angry. Most of my day is singing, jumping, dancing, and being silly. I got grandkids. Breathe gently, allowing. One side is always tighter. My stronger side, my right side is always stronger. So it takes longer to allow it to release all those tight fibers in those muscles, right? To be able to even move in the opposite direction. And then there's the back and the hips, right? And the shoulder. So just take your time, little bits at a time. And if you notice, if you remove your hands from the floor, how heavy are those hands and arms? Because it pulls everything right down, right? So just what feels good to you. Hands on your leg to help you ease the tension. Hands off your leg to add more weight and pulls you down faster, but carefully because it also hurts you more. So just be careful. Allow yourself to rotate that body, reaching it around. You can grab that heel, reach. Feel that back stretching. And come back up. And relax. Oh, it feels good to stretch, doesn't it? My favorites. So we're bending a lot, right? So let's go the other way. So today let's do a rocker. Whether it's a one-arm rocker or a two-handed rocker, rock your body a little bit if you can. Laying yourself down. Bring your body up so that your rib cage is pulling itself forward. The tailbone is pulling itself downward. Feel that hip flexor stretching as we're trying to pull away with the rib cage more. Keep the hips anchored. At the very top of your hips, the crest. Keep the crest of your hips on the floor. If you can, the crest. So sometimes it's easier to cross an arm. Cross it over. Just one arm, right? Cross it over for support to help you stabilize yourself. As you bend the foot, bend your knee rather, bring your leg up, reach back and grab it. And if you can, lay down on your chest and bring your hand forward. Use that same arm to lift your body a little bit more. Bend your elbow and pull your heel. But if you can, do both. Both legs. Breathing. Allowing. Softly. Gently stretch. Keep lifting your chest, but keep your chin in your throat. Shoulder blades pulling. Elbows bending. Heels are pulling. Maybe your knees are lifting off the floor. Maybe you can push your feet, knees up toward the ceiling. And relax and release and gently come back up. Child's pose. Melting back and down. Allow the hips to melt from side to side and soften the body down. Gently come back up. Dolphin. Dolphin pose is so important. Shoulders, shoulder girdle, chest, back, everything pushing back as much as you can. Feel that what you can, pushing back. Even though the hips are higher and we're trying to pull the head to chin to throat, like downward dog style. Pushing the body. And come back. And softly come back up. Oh, that was so nice. So let's sit now with crossed legs. Not that we're going to stay here, but we're going to move from here. We're going to move. We're going to allow ourselves. What we can. So wherever the legs allow us to go. Try feeling your bottom leg, whichever leg you want to place on the bottom. We're going to switch, we're going to alternate. So however you want to go is whatever you want to do. So find how your knees are wider than your shoulders. Try to get one leg so that the heel and the knee are evenly between your shoulders and your hips. Square it off as best you can, breathing. I'm going to need a little assistance. I'm going to put my folded blanket just the way it is underneath my hips to give myself leverage. My knees are tight today, so I want to be able to give you more. Oh, that feels much better already. Okay, bring the knee, the heel right on top of the knee, and we're trying to get the knee to rest on top of the heel. Hold on with your hand, and lift your body tall. And just ask yourself to relax. Keep your foot flexed so that it safeguards the ankle, right? Best that we can. And breathe and breathe and breathe. And notice if the knee just melts down. Again, just the foundations. Nothing big today. Just softness, just allowances. I understand if you're so tight that the leg is holding you up, you're holding the leg up here because you can't move. That's fine. That's your beginning. But notice how much you can. Even if it's the tiniest little bit. Even if it's not at all. It's a beginning. But when we allow more, to really relax more, it happens. It does happen. It's just not an easy one. Can you lift your body taller? Can you bring your heart forward and your shoulder blades back? Can you feel yourself melting? Can you feel yourself easing? Take your time. And relax. And release. And so. Rub the knees out if you need to. Rub your legs, rub your hips if you have to. Wherever feels better for you. Pat yourself if you feel a lot of tension. It's nice to rub. It's a good feeling. Okay, other leg. Try to center it. Sometimes even centering can be a little tricky. Eyes plays tricks on us. So I like to feel and sense with my sonar how wide my shoulders are. Oh, look, if I think about it, my arms, my elbows, my wrists, if I keep them shoulders width, I just bring them down and it's right there. Notice that? Not perfect, but there. Ready? I'm going to shift back a little bit. Okay, let me do this again. Okay. Good. Now, take your time. So this leg doesn't move. We'll try the best that we can to lift that heel on top of the knee. And slowly, in the process that we're in, we're trying to melt downward. Oh, look how high that is. Holy cow. I should be much further than that, right? Because I'm a teacher. Everybody's journey is different. Don't worry about where you are. Don't worry about where I am. Don't worry about where you're not. Don't worry about where I'm not. Think about it. It's just you, just being relaxing. Try to lift your body, try to relax your knee, try to ease yourself gently. That's what the body allows us to move. Feel the shifting through both hips. Feel the shifting of your body. Feel yourself lengthening upward. Can you feel like you're straight in yourself? Notice with your knees and heels this way, there's a lot you could tell. And relax and release and soften. Oh, shake that out, shake that out. Breathe. So I want us to do a supported bridge pose. So I have my blanket and it's pretty thick. So this is about 3 inches thick. So if I double it up, I made a nice little block out of it, right? It's about 6 inches. It's about 6 inches. If you could get something about that, that would be awesome. It's about the width of my hips, right? Okay, I'm going to offset that to the side just for a moment. I'm going to keep it handy so I can use it with my hand. I'm going to lay down for a bridge pose. Oh. Let the spine melt one vertebrae at a time down to the floor. The head is rested down, chin to your throat, and breathe. Separate the feet. Pull the heels about under your knees the best that you can. You're going to lift those hips using your blanket nice and gently under the hips so that none of the blanket is touching your back at all, but just the hips. And try to extend one leg out and try to extend the other leg out and see how that feels on your body. Feel that nice stretch in the hip flexors. Nothing big. This is a restorative type of a pose. I've used this in restorative, which reminds me, I'm going to be doing restorative probably this Friday. That's tomorrow. Oh my. Tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock, if you're with me, I'll be doing restorative yoga. So I got to get a night in there too. I got to rebuild my schedule. Okay. If this feels comfortable, stay. If it's too much, let your knees bend one at a time. You can let your knees drop together while the feet come apart. Try that. Relax your neck, relax your head, relax your chin, relax your throat. Relax your body. Release your tension. Oh, that feels so good. Bring your knees, relaxing back, open. Lift up the hips and pull down. So I'm extending the left leg, lift up your head, lift up your knee, grab it, and gently pull it in. Just pull. Just relax. Drop your head back down. Continue to pull your knee towards your shoulder. Feel the hips open. Breathe in. Come back up. Not too far. Extend the leg upward, grab the back of your thigh, and gently pull back. Relax your head back down. So here you could stay with your hands on your thigh, or maybe you could go up onto your calf. or maybe like your ankle. Breathe and gently pull the leg back. Just what you can. And relax and release and soften. Let it melt. Take a deep breath, lift your head up, bring your left knee up, grab it, and softly pull. Just pull what you can. Feel the stretching of that hamstring. Relax your head down, let it melt. Continue to pull what you can towards your shoulder. Feel that releasing. Pushing the leg straight, grab the back of your thigh, and gently pull. Keep pulling what you can. Just be careful not to pull hard or fast. Allow yourself to adjust with every move. Maybe you can go up onto your calf, your ankle, reaching and pulling. But what are you doing with that other leg? Are you just letting it go out to the side as you're pulling? Maybe you could extend it and push it to the floor. Maybe you could gently pull back a little further. Maybe not. And come back and relax and release and shake it out. Take a deep breath. Use your arms on the floor. Use your arms off the floor. Definitely engage your legs. Reaching the body upward to a seated pose. Up. Balance. Can you balance with me? Okay. Again, I'm going to use that cushion. I need cushion more and more. As the years go by, my cushion increases with my floor cushion. My hips. Oh, appreciate it. So I'm treating myself nicer by doing so. It's just a modality, what you prefer. Take a deep breath. Grab your blades of your feet independently from each other so that you're not responsible for both of them holding themselves together. Relax, leaning your body back until your feet can come off the floor. Gently. Find that comfortable place where you can balance, steady and still. Extending the right leg. Exhale. All the way up. Can you bring it into the middle? Breathing. Controlling it. Feeling it. Bring it back. If you're still off the floor, try. Reaching. The left leg up. Can you gently bring it to the middle? Stay soft. Soft as you can. Nothing hard. Steady. Mm-hmm. Did you do it? Both legs. Reaching. Way up high. Can you bring it in? And back. Well done, well done. Yeah? All right. And soften. Bring your feet together. Keep them together softly. Interlace your hands around your toes or just hold on. Don't hold hard. Just softly. Just so it stabilizes you so you can melt down. Turn your head to the right. Inhale. Rise a little. Turn your head to the left. Exhale. Melting down. Gently come back up. Gently come back up. Relax. Extend out. Continue to work on releasing that upper back, that upper body. Breathe soft and gentle. Let's turn those hands all the way back. Reaching around. Breathing. Different kind of a table for you. Carefully. Go back far enough so that the elbows have to bend in order for you to do anything. Carefully with your forearms. Breathe. Flatten those feet. See how further apart I am than a regular table. Lengthen further. Lifting. Knees over the heels. Belly tries to pull upward. And relax. And release. And shake out those forearms. Take a deep breath. Let's soften down for a spinal twist. Melt the body down. Allowing yourself to lengthen your right hand to the side, head melts to the right. Try to shift your hips to the left by turning your left hip behind you. Left leg goes on its side, and it pulls the entire hip underneath and behind. Try to melt your shoulder blades. Try to release your spine before the legs themselves go toward the other side and away from the ribs. Keep melting, keep melting, keep melting. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Keep allowing all that you can. Breathe. Gently come back down. Allow yourself. Center yourself. As we inhale, bring that left knee up. Gently. Holding on, that left arm comes to the side. The head melts to the left. And the body turns. Try to get the right hip underneath and behind you. Feel yourself melt. Take a deep breath. Gently come back around. This time we're going for corpse pose tonight. So allow yourself to relax. In corpse pose, you want to be able to be mindful that you are in the present moment of time. It's your choice to close your eyes or not close your eyes. Try to close your eyes. Try. If you have Tibetan music, the bowls, you should play them in the background. Because of legalities, I'm not playing any music. I don't want to get in trouble. So we don't need music for yoga, but during meditation, it's nice to have it. If you want to play a little bit of music for yourself, play that. Tibetan bowls is an awesome way to go. And so we're relaxing and you're breathing next time, right? Learn as we go. And breathing and relaxing and allowing yourself to let the breath guide you down. If you don't want to close your eyes, don't. But look up to the ceiling. To the mind's eye, that little spot between the eyes, right in the middle of the forehead, where we visualize everything. Allow yourself to visualize your body just the way it is. Notice the tensions we hold on by traveling through the areas of the body. Feel yourself releasing with every exhale. Let your breath guide you. Scan your body. From your toes, take a look at them. Look to see where you're holding tension. And then go to the feet, the ankles. Feel the calves releasing tension. Feel the knees melting down. Feel your breath. Feel the thighs getting heavier. Feel the hips melting themselves, releasing the thighs into the floor and allowing them to roll further outward. Feel the hips themselves melting outward further. Take a deep breath here. Feel the belly rise and fall. Feel the back, the ribs melting on the floor further. Shoulder blades soft and flat. Your fingertips, your hands to the wrist feel as if they're floating. And the tension of the forearms releasing. Notice your breath. The elbows are melting, the upper arms are becoming heavier. The shoulders are releasing the arms into the floor. The shoulders are melting themselves into the floor. The shoulder blades are becoming flatter, and feel the tension of the neck letting go. So that you can feel your head melting into the floor. Unclench your jaw. Unhinge it. Let it melt to the throat. Feel every inhale. Feel every exhale as it touches the tip of the nose. Feel your cheeks being tugged at the weight of the jaw. Feel the eyes releasing their tension. Allow them to softly melt into their sockets. Take a deep breath here. Feel the tension releasing from the forehead. Take one more deep breath. And just sit and allowing the body to melt further without expectations, but just noticing the breath and be mindful of the present moment. Perhaps you can soften your breath to the point that you know that you're breathing and you feel your exhale. Very softly, very gently, allow your fingertips and toes begin to wiggle. As you do that, feel the floor beneath you. Feel the air above you. Notice the space that you're in. Allow your awareness of your surroundings to increase with every movement of your body and every breath. Let the head gently roll from side to side. Take a deep breath. Let the knees bend upward one at a time. Join your knees together, join your feet together. Let the knees soften